I think we need to distinguish here from inheritance as a sort of concept. I don't think anyone would say that inheritance is a bad idea and should be curtailed. I think the issue is, how can we make inheritance matter less? And what do we need to be doing? What levers in the economy need to do for that to be a reality? Now, one, you've already seen it happen. The recent budget, that the inheritance tax incorporating pensions in a way that didn't before.
Which is a much bigger thing than farms. Hugely important.
Hugely important, but also closing all the loopholes around inheritance tax. I interviewed independent financial advisors. Many of them said, look, if you want to avoid inheritance tax, you can. It's not a tax you have to pay. The gap, actually, is that those that have financial advice and therefore financially plan to avoid it, and those that don't, because they don't have the cash and the agility in their finances to avoid it. But only around somewhere 4 to 6% of estates pay inheritance tax. But obviously Rachel Reeves' budget the desire was to close some of those loopholes. And there are a lot of loopholes. And one of the loopholes is agricultural land. I would argue in an increasingly intense geopolitical situation where food security is a major issue, whether we should be tampering with agricultural inheritance. But the fact is, inheritance tax in this country encourages people to plan and gift. And actually including pensions, as it has done in the recent budget, means that actually there's going to be even more planning and even more passing down much earlier, and that income and wealth disparity amongst millennials is going to increase.